You're welcome back from that break. We're still live here on Isimin Review on Metro TV. And of course, I'm Helen Anyoija. You can call me Helen K. And I'm here with Harriet Addy. Now, we have been joined in the studio by our first guest for today. She's described as a walking piece of art. She's now channeled her energy into music. And we'll be delving a bit more into that. We have in the studio with us this afternoon, NASAB. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
How are you feeling? I'm told it's your first interview ever. Does it feel good to be on Metro TV?
First time I tell everything, it's kind of difficult. But I pray I get it after.
You're in good hands. Don't worry.
Right, definitely. And we love what you are wearing and everything there is to it.
Thank you.
Okay, you are described as a walking piece of art. How did you come by that?
All right. I've been described as a walking piece of art simply because my life revolves around the art. From performing art to the visual side of art. So any form of art that you can talk about, NASAB is good at it. So that's why they call me a walking piece of art.
So let's walk through that. Is that to say you can be a poet, you are a comedian, you are a dancer? Really? Tell us a bit about all that before we delve into the music. Yes. Are you a master of any?
All.
Okay. All. Let's go ahead. Tell us more about that.
So the performing side, I started this online comedy.
Okay.
That I have a number of followers following me. They enjoy what I do.
Okay.
But just I do it in my language. I'm an Ewe. So I do it in my language. And then I do sew most of my dresses, the one I wear. I do design.
Even this one?
This one, yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
I do. You are a gem.
You're blessed.
That is it.
Yeah.
And I'm a creative art teacher too.
Okay.
So you can see everything art, I'm there. Both performing and then the creative side.
You're very blessed.
I mean, tell us how your childhood was like when you were growing up. Did you have these things at a tender age, or when you were growing up, maybe the books you were reading or the movies you were watching that informed that, okay, I think I have these things and I can do it?
Well, growing up, you know, as you are in life, there are things you are passionate about, okay? You just see yourself doing them without stress. So growing up, I think I find art interesting. Okay. I do it without stress. The drawing, the singing, the dancing, it comes just naturally to me. So I think that's what I'm purposely here to do, the art, yeah.
Okay, so you can sing, you can dance as well.
Yeah.
And you're beautiful too. It's not fair.
Are you wishing to be here right now?
Right? Like, it's not fair that just one person has everything.
Right.
You know, sometimes they say that, oh, you can't have everything.
Yeah.
But NASAB is sitting here and she has everything.
Yes, because I know people who can dance, they can sing. Just once a while, you can see people who can dance and sing.
Just shade me.
Oh, come on. And, you know, for you to be a jack of all these trades, like, it's applaudable. And I think that we should be looking out for people like you to help our industry. But then, how did music start for you?
Okay. Music has been part of my art.
Okay.
Like I said, every form of art, I'm a bit good at most of them.
Okay.
So music is part of it. Poetry, drama, all of them. So I grew up practically with these things, doing them in school. Even I was guided by my teachers those days to pursue art. Because my math teacher, whenever he's teaching, I'm busy drawing him. So they directed me, you can be good in this, so just follow that path.
Wow.
And then that's what happened.
Quite interesting. I like the fact that, you know, from childhood you have it and then you were guided as well. I mean, there are people that have their talent. They'll be forced to go and do nursing. They'll be forced to go and do law, among other things, when indeed they can't really explore there because it's not their passion. It's not something they are good with. So professionally, when did you start singing?
Professionally, it started this year.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been doing other form of art, so my concentration was on those ones until people were like, you are good in the music thing too, so just give it a try, and then you'll be able to make it. So
and
professionally, we started this year. So far, so good. I'm out with Hajagba.
Yeah.
And people love it.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But those that encourage you to pursue music professionally, did they offer a helping hand, or it was just by form of words?
Yeah, form of words, and then most of them too, they happen to like work in the media, so they just help. Like I said, I was doing comedy, so I had the following. with people in the media already following me. So when they saw this part of me, they were like, oh, we will help you, we'll push you to go there. So mostly they it's not financially, like money-wise, but they just do it their way, the best way they can to help me.
Okay.
Quite interesting.
So I can say that you've had a taste of drama, poetry, and now music.
Yeah.
Would you say that it's quite easy to get into the music industry as compared to the other aspects of arts?
Nothing is easy in life. So if I sit here and say it's easy to do music, then I'm lying. But the more you spend your time with it, the more you get mastery of your craft. And then, so nothing is easy. It's not easy to do music.
You know, when it comes to music, you really need a lot of funding.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that? Do you have people helping you with that as well?
For now, everything I do is from my personal investment.
Wow.
But hoping that my craft is appealing enough for people to want to help me. Yeah.
So you're open for record labels?
Yes, I am.
signing you.
I am.
Wow.
I am. If they see that I'm good with what I do.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be looking forward to that. But, you know, you had an experience in the comedy industry, so you know how it was. The following has been there. And you decided to delve into music. But before delving into music, how did you see the music industry?
The music industry is doing well and is very competitive.
Okay.
Yes. So it's choked with great talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they are doing well. They are doing well with what they have.
So how do you see yourself penetrating through this kind of industry that is very competitive?
Okay, so I believe everybody has their uniqueness.
Okay.
So if I'm able to discover this and come hard at it, I'll
Right.
be able to attract my kind.
Okay.
People that will be interested in my kind of craft as well.
Okay.
So I don't see it as so challenging to break through. If I'm able to concentrate on the craft and give my best, it's normal for people to just get attracted to me. And then,
I think the role is being yourself. We've seen a lot of people being authentic with their sound and they're able to navigate their way through the industry. Once you decide to copy someone, it becomes a big deal because we see you as a copy. It never works. So keep being yourself. But I would like to know how you came by the song Ajagba. Right.
Ajagba is simply a voice of self-worth. Oozing from the heart of society. You know, personal experiences, observation. We are in a society whereby we relate to people every day. And then you see some taking advantage of you. You are giving your best, but they are not buying into it. And then you're like, no, I know my self-worth. If you can't take me serious, I'm moving out.
Yeah.
So that's all about Ajagba. So it's a voice of self-worth coming from the heart of all these experiences.
Okay. I mean, talking about sound, where would you put your sound? I mean, in terms of genre.
Oh, okay. Afrofusion.
Afrofusion.
Because I combine different style of music. We have it's reggae, having a little blend of South African vibe. And yeah, so that is it.
Yeah, I mean, looking at you.
Afrofusion.
Yeah, it
actually
fits,
embodies
right?
it.
Yeah, you really do. Okay, but with your experience, I mean, this is your first ever song that you have produced. You've done the visuals as well. Do you think doing music in Ghana is expensive?
It is. It is. For me, like this, as a young coming or upcoming I've been advised to do live, and it's very expensive to do live.
Very.
Yes. So it's not easy. It's demand a lot of funding. Yeah.
Right. And so, I mean, initially you spoke about how you are funding everything by yourself. How long are you going to do that? Because, you know, you make money out of comedy and somewhere else I probably do not know, and you are putting it all together in music. How are you seeing the future that you want to invest all your money into music when others have said in time past that they rather engage in other businesses than investing in music?
I know, right?
We've seen musicians say things like that.
The passion here to speak for it.
Okay.
Though it's not easy to do it, the money wise and everything, but you having the passion for it gives you that drive to do it, no matter the challenge that you will be facing. So the passion.
Okay. I mean, you've explained why you wrote Ajagba or Agbaja.
Ajagba. It means precious jewel.
Precious jewel.
Beautiful.
I want to understand the place you were in when you wrote that song.
Okay, it was as an artist, I'm able to take on characters. Okay,
Yeah.
so it coming from a broken place. Like I said, being taken advantage of, giving your best to people, and they are not appreciating it. So it was coming from a broken place.
Wow.
It wasn't a place of peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You want to share some
expressions were,
experience?
Not personally, like I said, we have observation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You observe other people, what they are going through, and you get inspired to write a song. Yeah. It wasn't personal, something personal. No.
Because for a second, coming from a place of broken, and then you're also talking about precious jewel, like it's more or
know,
less
right?
contradicts. But I mean, I've
That
heard
is it.
people talk about how they were depressed, and then they come out with a beautiful piece
Yeah.
where they were frustrated, but they end up coming with a beautiful piece. So it's good to hear. But
Before you
right,
come in, I mean,
yeah.
I'm interested in the comedy because I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Is it skits or you do
Yeah, this short
live?
skit.
Okay, so but you've not done the whole comedy
Like a stand-up, right.
No.
Okay, so
I've not
yours is
done
skits.
stand-up comedy before.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the short skit that we put on social media, and then they were very funny, so people loved it
And in your language.
in my language, in a way.
Right.
So why only Ewe? Because some of us that do not understand Ewe, even though
Do you know something? They've been saying charity begins at
at
home.
home? Yes, that's true.
So it's okay you start from home so that you have your own people groom you
Yeah.
into becoming the world star that they want you to
Okay.
be. I was comfortable in the everything. They were like, no, go forward.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I see. I mean, now that you're doing music, do you find it difficult doing the other ones? I mean, art. When was the last time you painted though?
It was a very long time.
Music has taken your time.
It has.
I
It
guess
really
it's
has.
difficult to put
because
all these
going
things
up and
together.
down, it's
It can
demanding.
be.
Yes.
Wow.
It is.
But
Are you
quite
gonna go back to
interesting.
them?
Yeah.
One thing is you can't be doing so many things at the same time.
Yeah.
You just have a piece of you spread everywhere. Being a jack of all
All
trade
trades.
and
Yeah.
master of, even if I can brag and say I'm master of all, definitely I will be lacking in certain areas.
So
Yeah.
which one are you gonna choose?
I think I'll choose the music and then the acting. I'll combine those two because people love it
Yeah, the
that way.
comedy
That was
part.
what brought me out.
Yeah.
So it will be fair for me to maintain that energy as I add something else, and then eventually
Definitely, yeah. If you are jack of many trades, you will have to end up choosing one or two because indeed you can't be of many trades. You might end up being master of none because you have to give attention to each one of them, which is quite sometimes almost impossible. But looking at you, I want to understand you properly. Who are you looking up to? Is there someone in the Ghanaian music industry that you admire, that you will want to be associated with them in long term?
that would be disastrous.
Why?
Because creativity is uniqueness.
But
What they
sometimes you
have
to look
out
up
there,
to,
what they have out there is their true self.
yeah.
You trying to like take from them, it means you are trying to copy them.
Right.
I would want to
Not necessarily copy,
Yeah.
but don't you have mentors?
myself.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Myself,
Then I
I'm
think I
my
understand
biggest
you.
inspiration. Then yeah.
Yes, because
I
I
understand
understand
you now.
that sometimes
I
you are
understand.
able to take some people as your mentors, you admire them in as
You end
much
up
as you can be
doing things
yourself.
like them.
You
That's
pick
true.
one or two from them to be able to be better. But sometimes if you fix yourself in the box that is about me, you might end up being like,
Yeah.
hey, I'll take that from you. I guess with time you might change your mind. You never know. But where should we see you, let's say in the next 5 years? What's the vision? Where are we to see you?
In the next 5 years, NASAB should be mastering her craft, getting better at it every day.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I see myself imparting and connecting people on a deeper level, and then opening my scope.
Okay.
Yeah, like reach out to larger audience.
All right.
That's my idea.
All right.
I mean, for your first time doing an interview, I must say that you've done so great. Like
Thank you.
you're speaking so well,
Yeah.
audible enough for everyone to hear. So
you.
big ups to you.
Thank
And I think you have a great future ahead of you, knowing that you know art, you know music, and you're putting everything into your music. It's going to pay off.
Thank you.
Thank you very
We
much.
hope
for
it does
joining us.
really
Yes,
pay off.
yes.
But then, I mean, before you go, just look into the camera and tell someone who is watching you for the first time what they should expect from you, apart from your latest that you have dropped and your first ever single as well.
To everyone watching me, I'm here to tell you that I'm new, and then expect nothing but the best from me. I will bring my uniqueness and then give you the best of me. That's all. So they should just expect the best. Anyone watching me.
All right. Thank you very much.